It should come up on my thing now.
Leading to the highest levels of brutality ever recorded, with the pointless bloodshed sure to scar the psyche of all those involved for years to come. Haunting words from one of the survivors of last night's charity bake sale at the Garden District's Haven for the Elderly. And now, news from the war. The battle for the Western Food Reserve Grotto was lost.
$8.48. Okay, good. Alright, there we go. Good. It's all up.
That is the only detail I have to report. And now, more exclusive audio from what has been dubbed the Goodies for Geezers Bake Sale Massacre.
Dang it.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
What a tiny letter. Still.
Dear Lil, thanks for writing me back, but your letter concerned me. I'm sorry to hear that you and everyone aren't doing so well. Worrying about you kept me up all night.
Yeah, it's working now.
I didn't get a wink of sleep. And the next day at roll call, when they were asking if anyone was a mechanic, I yawned and stretched and they thought I was volunteering. So now I'm stuck with mechanic duty for the next big battle.
He's such a big ditz.
They say this time it'll be fought in the air, and it's my job to
People
help
keep
repair the
dying
planes.
in the fucking radio shit.
Don't tell anyone, but I really don't know what I'm doing. But my grandfather was a master mechanic, and I'll always remember the words he said to me when I went to visit him as a kid. What the hell are you doing here, kid? Get out of here! Can't you see I'm trying to look for things to fix so I don't have to spend time with your grandmother? So I guess if I investigate each aircraft that comes my way,
old person
I'm
bake
sure
sale
I'll find
went
something
wrong.
to fix. And then I'll help win the battle. Thanks, Granddad. That goes for you, too. If you draft any would-be airmen, make sure there isn't anything on their
Poor
end that
Grandma.
needs fixing first.
They had a tank.
Anyways, I better go. Drop me a line again, will ya? But this time, maybe don't write such bad news. If I accidentally volunteer for something I'm not trained for again, who knows what'll happen? Sincerely, Dad.
Just don't volunteer on accident, you fool.
I'm so glad he's okay. I'll write him another letter tonight.
Hell yeah. That's cute. They're writing each other letters. My spies have informed me that they're increasing dissatisfaction, fostering dissent within the enemy's inner circle. Do with that information that you will. What do you mean? In addition to the forces that were drafted, the outcome of the last battle was also due to the state of our equipment. Pay extra attention to what our men, women, and creatures are marching into battle with. Do I have to make sure our soldiers go out or something? Although their proposal for addressing our little food shortage problem was rushed through council without their scrutiny or approval, please extend my associate from Catering Corp every possible courtesy. Wait, wasn't it that one boring guy in the middle from the wedding ceremony? And don't trouble yourself too terribly with the nature of the plan. Nothing to see here, as they say. Guardsman Randy has been brought out of forced retirement to supervise our food stores. Welcome back, Randy. Good to see Randy's back. I may have stolen a deck of tarot cards off of an old wandering nomad type woman. So far, everything I've predicted has come true. Now, the old bag yelled something about a curse if the cards were overused, as I was running away, and I'm sure it's nothing. Look at me. I'm batting 1,000. I've got all the answers. Call me now. Weird. Yeah, he couldn't pay off his catapult, and he was like almost retired. Sweet. I gotta look out for spies. Oh wow, do I even need to use that? I have all pink. Nice. Meh. Save one at least.
Oh, unhand me, you fools! I must be granted entry immediately!
I love this voice. This guy again.
Hear ye! I have come to relay the terms of the immediate and unconditional surrender of the sprawl to the Kingdom of Petrard, as dictated by His Royal Highness, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard.
Can I just arrest him? Seems like
Prince
a good idea.
Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert,
still
son of
goes
Queen
through it,
Talia,
even though
daughter
he's
of King
doing
Salvatore, son of
business.
Queen Fettabel.
Shut up.
Yes, I know who he is. Remember? I told the princess not to marry him, and I'm feeling better about that choice by the second.
I agree. That long tangent is so annoying. Ash.
Terms of immediate and unconditional surrender, is it? Let them in, but make sure you know exactly what is on their mind. You know what they say. Keep your enemies close, and your friends so close you're practically kissing.
No,
Is that what they say?
it's not.
Sure is, and I should know. I have a lot of friends.
She's kissing a lot of
With
friends.
that philosophy, I'm not surprised.
With that philosophy. Alright. Fucking truth spray!
It is my intention to divulge the top secret battle plans I have been made privy to the Queen in exchange for food for my people.
Whoa!
We are starving, and if the sprawl can help us, I will be sure to help you end this conflict to the best of my abilities.
Oh. So he's actually really good to let in.
Let
just
me
talk to him
in,
one last time.
peasant, Princess Desdemona.
Peasant? Wow, I didn't realize you were royalty.
Is he?
Well, I'm not.
So that means you are also a peasant, right?
Yeah, throw it back at him.
Oh,
Yeah, you peasant.
And it's Queen Desdemona now, so put some respect on her name.
very well. Let me in, person of equal social standing. Queen
social
Desdemona will want to hear what I have to say.
Alright.
Apart from the mistake of calling her princess, this guy sounds like he may have some important information.
He does.
I don't think you were talking to me, but you're right, I do.
Alright, let's let him in.
Thank you. Hopefully this exchange of food for information will help put an end to this bloody war.
Well, let's hope it's not too bloody. And by that I mean I hope that the Marvar Empire crushes your kingdom. Those sulfur mines will be ours. Having heard their true intentions, you let them in. Now it's up to the queen and the other people above your pay grade. Ooh.
Ahoy,
Hot air
child
balloon
manning the
guy.
gate.
Ahoy! Adult in a basket?
Adult in a basket.
Ha ha! I like your spirit. I am here to enlist in Her Majesty's Air Force.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Do I call my dad about that? He's got a bunch of shit on him. Let's fucking metal detect him.
This is my heat source. Fire. You see, when I fill the balloon with hot air, it goes up. Boom. Science.
Boom! Science.
You can't just say, boom, science, and expect it to work. Do you actually think that tiny lighter is going to be strong enough to inflate a balloon that big?
Yes.
Yes.
Why? Do
That's
you have
hilarious.
something more suitable?
Don't look at me. I got no candy for you.
Oh, is there a way to get, like, a lantern or something for him? Oh. If I just have better shit.
Once inflated, my grand contraption shall sail high above the clouds. First, I will destroy the enemy air force, and then it will take me no time at all to traverse the entire world at that altitude.
Nah, it'll take forever. I'm gonna put some doubt in him.
So how does this grand contraption of yours work anyway?
When inflated to almost bursting, this ball will carry me up into the sky, keeping myself inside this wicker basket aloft. Simple science.
I mean, it is pretty simple, actually. But he clearly had not thought all of it through or tested
I
it.
feel like you're missing some steps.
Yeah. He is. Striker.
He doesn't seem like the type to win us an air battle. Seems more like the adventure tourism wannabe type. Then again, beggars can't be choosers. If you can guarantee that his hot air bulb will function properly, draft him. Otherwise, this is not Royal Air Force material.
Oh. And I can't tell him that he's not Royal Air Force material because I talked to her at last. Ah, damn. Oh, I have to draft or deny him. Make him fly. I can't. Well, I don't have low grade rice. All I have is low grade rice. I need like a lantern or some shit. Denying him.
Alas, now I will never prove myself to those bastards at the Royal Academy Club who doubted me. Instead of glory in the air, I shall retire to the countryside. Perhaps if I lay low and gather stamps from across the globe, I can convince them that I did in fact make my grand journey and traveled around the world in 79 days.
Good luck on your weird side quest.
Good luck on your weird side quest. Hey, it
Hey,
is the guy I
remember
thought.
you.
Really? Most people don't. Regardless, I am here today on behalf of Catering Corp regarding our services and food management. We are prepared to oversee the appropriate distribution of the Sprawl's food rations up until the time when this war is resolved in favor of either side.
Very heroic of you to volunteer aid.
The
Very.
proposed services rendered come with a detailed budget and a projected ROI.
Less heroic.
Yeah, quite boring. So am I drafting him or just letting him in? Alright, good. Who was it that needed the catering? Middle manager Mike Melroy. Oh no, wait, other guy. Councilwoman Ash. Yeah.
Oh, goody! I've been expecting the catering corp to arrive with a plan to aid us with the food shortage crisis.
Yeah, they even got a budget plan for you.
It's said to be a good, solid plan, and a little more. And that's all I need to hear. Let him in at once so we can begin to address this population growth problem once and for all.
I mean, he has a logical reason.
I thought it was a food ration problem.
Tomato, tomato.
I mean, both are similar. If you have more people, you have to feed more people. I want to rob someone. Give me a pocket change. Come on.
All
Oh,
certified
a knife.
members of Catering Corp Incorporated are given a standard issue chef's knife TM. In fact, I am a certified trainer in the use and handling of the Catering Corp Incorporated standard issue chef's knife TM. Sorry about that. I hate to brag.
He hates to brag.
I don't think you did.
Taking it.
All right, pal. Hand over the butter knife.
The butter knife.
It's not a butter knife. It's a standard issue chef's knife TM, and I won't part with it.
TM.
If you won't let me in with it, then I won't be going in.
Oh shit. Fine, keep it.
All right, tough guy. Keep the butter knife.
It's not a butter knife. It's a standard issue chef's knife TM.
Ever use it to spread butter?
Never used it to spread.
Well, sure, but
Like
butter
I
knife.
said, keep the butter knife.
What? I want his shit. I want to sell it. I need money.
it has come to our attention that the food rations are being severely mismanaged. If this trend is allowed to continue, the sprawl will be completely out of food in a week.
Are you sure your numbers are correct?
I'm sure he's guessing.
Of course our numbers are correct. All we do is numbers. We eat, sleep, and breathe numbers.
It does sound like it, doesn't it? Tease.
Maybe you should quit hoarding all those delicious numbers for yourself and send some to our hungry soldiers.
We would if we could.
Alright, admit him. I'm not broke.
You may enter, and do your best to help us with our food crisis.
Thank you. We at Catering Corp know that you and your general population are going to enjoy eating Soylent Beige nutrient bars as much as we enjoyed making them.
Soylent Beige nutrient bars. Yum. With the food shortage crisis, however, it comes at a terrible, terrible cost. But you helped with the food shortage crisis. What terrible cost? Nah, I'm rewinding specifically him. Or should I do the other guy too? Nah, I can't think of a way to get him into the air. If I whip him hard enough, maybe he'll jump high and look like he's flying? Yeah. I wonder where you can get a lamp in the story. I mean, a part of the game is just having luck,
Hey, I remember you.
I think.
Really? Most people don't. Regardless, I am here today on behalf of Catering. We are prepared to oversee the appropriate distribution of the Sprawl's food rations up.
Very heroic of you to volunteer aid.
The proposed services rendered come with a detailed budget and a projected.
Less heroic.
Let's spritz him. That terrible cost was awful.
I feel compelled to verbally dictate Catering Corp's food rationing plan.
Alright.
Item 1. All individuals above the weight of 71.6 kilograms will be allowed a single 14.7 gram ration of Soylent Beige nutrient bars per day. Item 2. Anyone below 71.6 kilograms will be restricted to food scraps and or edible waste, either begged or foraged.
What the fuck?
Item 3. Individuals below 71.6 kilograms who succumb to hunger will be collected and repurposed into said Soylent Beige nutrient bars in order to sufficiently feed the remaining individuals above the weight of 71.6 kilograms.
Dude!
So concludes Catering Corp's extremely efficient plan to solve the Sprawl's extreme food shortage crisis.
It's just
Collected
cannibalism.
and repurposed into Soylent Beige nutrient bars? Oh my god! I've got to tell everybody! Soylent Beige is people!
Soylent Beige is people.
Not just people, it could be goblins or ogres as well.
No! That's not okay! Fucking, how do I tell everyone about that? It's disgusting. Striker?
Oh boy, this guy again. He and the rest of those Catering Corp clones just rub me the wrong way. I mean, I'm a brutally ruthless soldier who would walk over her own grandmother to gain an edge battle-wise, but those guys just seem so heartless.
They are.
Talk to them or make them talk. I want to know what they're planning with those plans of theirs.
I can tell you them. I want you to know them. Damn it. Well, I know what Ash is gonna say. Fucking Malcolm? Someone give me permission to burn this guy.
Let's consult the old tarot cards.
Alright.
Looks like we pulled the guy being hung upside down from a tree card. But he's covered in barbecue sauce, and there are a bunch of penguins around him. Sounds like your guy and his group of flightless aquatic birds are hiding something pretty twisted. Something tells me don't let him in.
Should I just arrest him? Yeah, I don't think I really want to let him in. And I don't want to let him go. To jail with this fuck. Let's see what happens
So
when
I
I do that.
definitely have to send you to jail, knowing what I now know.
No, you don't. Listen,
you don't.
When Soylent Beige hits the streets, it's going to be in short supply, initiating riots. We can make sure you and your family are well stocked for the future.
I don't want well-stocked people.
No, I don't want to eat nutrient bars made out of people.
Again, not exclusively people. We're open to all creatures.
Just no.
No. Thank you. For 4 stars, I deserve it. I mean, people are still starving. 4 stars. You discover Catering Corp's nefarious plan and stopped it. Sweet. Jeez. That's more monstrous than what the monsters are doing.
What's the holdup? I figured most of you Guardian Defender types would be out fighting on the front lines. Let's move it along. I got a Goblin Ball match to set up.
It doesn't make sense that Goblin Ball would be set by
And
goblins.
you are...
Albert St. Lush, manager of the Sprawl Brawlers.
I'm not supposed to let goblins in anymore. Oh, no, wait. Peace was drawn. I don't know anything on here. Said anything about him, right? Yeah, there's nothing against him anymore. But let's make sure he doesn't have anything bad on him. Aw, man. Let's Just talk to him a
I
bit.
didn't think any more home games were being played this season. You know, because of the siege of the Sprawl, the threat of invasion, and the ongoing war that could destroy us all.
You know, fair enough, right?
Yeah. Let me in and I'll make sure we get one last game.
Doubt.
You sound very confident about that.
What's not to be confident about? I'm a Goblin Ball manager. I've been managing Goblin Ball since you was in diapers. Besides, I've got a plan how we can get a game going.
Yeah, how's that? Do tell me your plan. Man, I don't want to waste this last charge of my truth serum. I still have, what, 3 people left, and the food thing's been solved. Last battle due to the state of our equipment. Pay extra attention to what our men, women, and creatures are marching into battle with. My spies have informed. Well, let's gamble on Malcolm.
Picking a card, and we've picked the Magician card. Seems like he's the type of guy who can make things appear out of thin air, like a win for the sorry home team made up of wartime rejects.
Wartime rejects?
But if you look close enough, you can always see the strings, or in this case, the syringes. Shake him down for any kind of illicit performance-enhancing drugs.
Ah,
Then, once you've got him, whip out that decoder ring of yours and turn it into profit. I cannot believe that this late in the game I still have to explain the basics to you.
the basics to me? What do you mean? I feel like I should have been talking to Malcolm more. This should detect syringes.
Yeah, I thought you'd want to take a look at that. My championship ring. Took a team of misfits all the way to the finals one year.
Whoa! You won the Goblin Ball Cup?
Himself? That's pretty good.
Nah, I took those losers to watch the game. Then when no one was looking, I swiped one of these bad boys from the trophy room.
Never mind.
Not bad, eh?
Taking it.
And now it looks like I swiped it from you.
Aw, come on.
Guess I got an X-ray.
Shiny.
Shiny. Indeed. Oh, shit! Oh, no. I want his performance-enhancing drugs, too, though. Alright, I'm just gonna let him through, and then I'm gonna restart this one. Because now that I've got that tip from Malcolm, I don't have to
Alright,
use
kid,
Malcolm.
I knew you were a Goblin Ball fan. I'm gonna put a team together from some of those losers defending the wall. See you at the match tonight.
I've got an inside tip, though. Oh, I could cheat. I could go gamble on the Goblin Ball game and win, but seems like a bet, I think. Yeah, 2 stars. Kind of lame. I've been doing pretty good for this day so far, too.
What's the holdup?
And you are...
The
Albert,
hold up
say
is
look.
that I have a tip from the future. Oh, wow. It's actually... The X-ray would have actually been what I needed. That's funny. There we go.
What are these? Don't worry about it, kid. Tools of the trade.
Tools of the trade.
So long as the players don't ask any questions about what they're getting, it's totally legit. The secret ingredient is pure basilisk venom.
Pure basilisk venom? What the hell?
What? You think those on the Milton Marauders ain't doping? You're crazy.
Confiscate.
Well, there ain't no way I'm gonna win with these bombs now.
Okay, good. I want to vote on the Marauders. I'm going to scan him too. I want his thing.
Yeah, I thought you'd want to take a look at that. My champion
Whoa, you...
Nah.
And now it looks like I swiped it from you.
Aw, come on.
And why did he say the
Shiny.
decoder ring? I'm gonna put my faith in Malcolm.
Let me look at those so-called tools of the trade again.
Somehow reveals that this is a mage grade power crystal in a powder form. You can reconstitute it by adding water. Ah! Add water? That's cool. A little spits on power crystal. Neat. I'm still gonna let him in. Now I just have to bet against him.
All right, kid, I knew you were a Goblin Ball fan. I'm gonna put a team together from some of those losers defending the wall. See you at the match tonight.
Two stars. The Goblin Ball game he organizes will put a tremendous strain on the spread thin sprawl, but the people need a morale boost. Fucking... I guess I wasn't supposed to let him in. Regardless. I got an insider tit. I made max profit on all that.
Echo!
Hey, what's up, Echo? My favorite guy.
Echo!
Oh my god, what a lame joke.
What is?
That your name is Echo and...
Echo!
I hate myself.
You fell for it twice. The weed dude. Alright, let's talk to him.
What do you want, Echo? And don't you dare say Echo again.
All right, little sister. Chill out. You clearly don't have any of my peace blossom left.
What are you doing here?
The Mages Guild are all gathering in the sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
Sick. Last time? Who summoned? Say Echo again. Who summoned them?
Who summoned you?
The High Council of the Mages Guild summoned their membership by sending a glowing green light into the sky. A sort of signal that tells us we're all needed.
A little flare, yeah.
I get it. The mage signal. Good thing you were
The
looking
mage
up.
signal.
You're telling me?
Yeah, what if you guys is like in your wizard tower or like in a dungeon or something? How would you know? Ash has to do with the Mages Guild, if I remember.
Oh, this smelly old hippie again. Yes, he is to be permitted. I have no doubt he's talking your ear off.
Yeah, he's
If I know
great.
one thing, I know this. You probably won't broaden your horizons by listening to any of his blabbering.
I mean, he's broadened his horizons, but not by listening to his blathering, to be fair. Screw it. Let's get a Malcolm tip. Abuse the tarot
Let me
cards.
consult the cards. Ah, the cloud of smoke. In all honesty, it doesn't really matter what happens to this guy. He's just around to give us some backstory and lore. He's as inconsequential as a leaf on the wind.
Nice.
Okay, thanks, Malcolm.
What? What is that?
Thank you?
Thank you?
Is it a good thing? Nobody's ever said that at me before.
Yeah, he's actually pretty helpful today.
Yes, it's good. Thank you.
Thank you. Jessica?
Goodbye, Martin.
Goodbye, Martin. Alright, let's let him in. I could never deny this guy. Just look at him. He's so friendly.
Thanks, Lil. I better get to the Mages Guild. But first, I may stop by the Twisted Sister and grab some grub. Man, have I got a case of the munchies.
Oh, I
Rock
wonder
on,
why.
little buddy.
Yeah, rock on. Here on official guild business, sure, he's a stoner windbag, but he's a good people. Ah, lovely. A monster. And it sounds like it's flying.
Whoa! Stand down, Peaches. It's all right. I'm here for the draft. Well, me and Peaches.
Alright, I think you'll be great for the Air Force. Hey, Striker, I think you're gonna want to hear this.
Dragons. Dragons are tricky. If trained properly and led with a firm hand, they can tip the scales in our favor.
Yeah,
If
huge.
not, they are unpredictable and hard to coordinate a full offensive with.
All
Do you
right.
think this dragon is in capable hands, equipped with the proper tools?
Whip it. I feel like that's a good test.
You can communicate with...
That thing.
Peaches. Uh-huh. She's really good at taking direction. Sometimes. I'm
Sometimes?
still getting the hang of it.
Are you sure?
Your dragon's name is Peaches?
That's what you're doubting, Lil?
I didn't name her. She chose it.
Oh, okay. That's even more worrying.
She chose Peaches?
Yep. We tried Ragnar for a while,
He just roars with disapproval.
but she really prefers Peaches.
Alright. Waste the last truth spray or whip it. This is when I wish I had a coin on me. Thankfully, Google lets you do that. Flip coin. No, not slip, flip. Heads for truth spray. Alright, whipping it. Peaches roars happily. Okay.
Hey, did you hear that? Peaches really responded well to the crack of the whip. If I had time, I'd try to find one of my own. Thanks for the demo.
You're welcome. I could give her the bullwhip. Here?
Look, this whip is only occasionally useful to me. Take it.
Yeah?
I have a feeling Peaches will respond to it.
Wow, thanks. I feel much better with this.
Hell yeah. Lil will receive a replacement bullwhip in her next shift. Sweet. I really don't use it a lot. That's why I haven't put any like charges into it. Alright. You go help the army.
Alright, kid. I think you'll be a welcome addition to the Sprawl's forces.
This is why I flip coins sometimes.
Really?
Absolutely. It's something about your character, your moxie, your...
dragon.
Giant intimidating dragon.
And with this handy new whip you've given me, I'll be sure to send those bad guys running.
Yeah. You keep her in control.
Save the whip for the dragon, kid. Have fun in the war.
Yeah, but I was flipping the coin at the same time.
Attention! Second Lieutenant Wilbur Caboose Orville, reporting for duty.
Caboose Orville. Dude.
Are you talking to me?
Are you talking to me or your plane?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. I have come from the training grounds at the GLA with the finest triplane that Goblin Engineering has to offer, and I am reporting for duty to join Her Majesty's Royal Air Force.
Hell yeah. Mr. Cheeks.
Well,
Striker.
this is just the kind of stand up for yourself and not taking it anymore attitude I want to see in the people of the Sprawl.
Yeah?
Welcome the second lieutenant with a salute and a pat on the back, and send him to the runway ASAP.
Alright.
Oh, maybe take a look at what he's bringing in and make sure it's not going to pose any threat to national security. Then a salute and a hearty pat on the back.
Alright. X-ray then? I can 50-50 it. I've used a lot of my tools today. Dang it. You've got no one to blame for yourself for cheaping out. I can believe him, but I don't know if there's a way to check if he has anything bad on him. I can gamble on Malcolm.
Looks like the kid who calls me occasionally for advice needs some more advice.
Yeah.
Tarot cards, don't fail me now.
Don't fail me now.
What's happening? I don't feel right.
Oh,
Everything's shaking. Oh no! Is this the curse that old nomad woman warned me about? She said that if I use the cards too much, I turn into a... Oh God, Lil! The next time you see me, whatever you do, don't feed me small torn pieces of bread. I can't digest them and they'll bloat me, Lil. Oh, Mama!
What? He's a duck! Small torn pieces of bread. The curse of the duck. That's funny. Well, now I have to restart now that I've turned him into a duck.
Is that your plane?
Let's talk to him at least.
Yes, ma'am, indeed it is. A Sopwith Gobbo of primo make and model. As I said, the finest that Goblin Engineering has to offer. Would you like to know her name?
Yes.
Sure. What's her name?
I call her
something funny.
the Green Baron.
The Green Baron? Okay.
Huh.
You know what? I trust him.
I don't know much about planes, but I know what I like, and I like it.
Ha ha, bully.
Dang it. I shouldn't have relied on Malcolm at the end there. Oh wait, shit. Can I... Oh, nice. I can just restart it from here. Good. What else could I do? I could try the X-ray again. It'll probably just be a no again.
Are you talking?
Ma'am!
It worked! Using time travel to gamble harder. Oh! That's a bomb! I mean, it makes sense. It's a plane.
Ah, yes, that is the finishing touch. Julian down at the GLA equipped the plane with it this morning. I don't think he was an engineer, just an enthusiastic volunteer. She's a large bomb we call the Inside the Park Home Run.
The Inside the Park Home Run.
It looks really heavy. How does the plane fly with that?
Not for long.
Well, I haven't tried flying with it yet, just taxiing along the runway at a sensible speed. But there's plenty of space for it to roll around back there, with all those loose tanks of fuel and barrels of gunpowder.
Yeah, how about you don't take that? Yeah, no.
Well, there's no way I'm letting you in with this. I wouldn't want you to roller through the streets with this inside the park home run in case you end up inside the park and kablooey.
Kablooey. Alright, from there I think he's good. Call Striker to get that through.
Well, this is just the kind of welcome. Oh,
I think that's all I had to do for him. Nah, he seems like an upstanding general, and the Striker agrees that he's a lieutenant. But fine.
I was born to
I don't
fly.
think I have many
My
more
parents
days.
even named me for it. Wilbur Orville, after the two goblin inventors of the very first aeroplane.
Oh, really?
But it was the day I got my call sign at
History.
Top Cannon Academy that I was positive that this was the life for me. Of course, caboose wouldn't have been my first choice, but as you can see, I do have a rather juicy posterior, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, you do. At least he's telling the truth. Let him in. Do our nation proud.
All right, Second Lieutenant, head in and report for duty.
But the bomb!
Him and a
How can I
dragon.
help win the war without my bomb?
Trust me, I think it would have done more harm than good.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine.
That was the
without
point!
Just keep your eyes on the skies, flyboy.
Yeah. Your plane has guns and stuff, right? You can scout.
Go for Lil.
There's a dragon. We don't need your bomb.
Lil, Chuck here. I need you to get your butt down to the Goblin Liberation Army headquarters as soon as you can.
He's just naturally voluptuous. What can I say? What's up,
What's up, Chuck?
Chuck?
My wife, the princess, queen, still not used to that. She has me deploying various non-human agents, groups, and creatures to help with the war effort. And we've discovered a mole.
A mole?
Like a mole. Not like a mole person. Well, I guess it could be a mole person. We're really not sure at this point. Can you
You're
come
confusing
down
me
to
here,
the
man.
GLA headquarters and help me sort this out?
Yeah. I mean, why me is a good question.
Okay, but like, once again, why,
Why me?
Look, sorry, Lil. I know you're just a kid, but you've built up quite a reputation for being a fixer.
I'm not a fixer. I'm a guard.
Dez was the first person I called, and you were the first person she thought of. Please, can you help a gobbo out?
Oh, I guess if the Queen needs my help, I'll do it. I'll be there as soon as I'm done my shift.
Alright.
You're a real
Which is
friend
right
to us
now.
non-humes, Lil. See you soon.
Yeah, I only confiscated a fucking, what's it called? Toolbox one time. Yes! Alright. People above your pay grade, continue. I already read all their stuff. Hope the war effort goes well. Oh, I can't go to the Goblin Ball thing first? I gotta bet against our home team. Yeah, it really is just that one goblin that
Lil,
messed up
thanks
my
for
score.
coming. Are you ready to help us whack-a-mole?
Yeah.
What's the scoop so far?
Yesterday, we captured an enemy spy who confessed that they were meeting with their informant, who is part of the GLA. But before we could get a name out of them, the spy chomped down on a poisoned tooth. We've gathered 6 suspects. One of them
will
is
be proud.
definitely the traitor, but so far they're all sticking to their stories.
But I'm clearly a better gambler than he is. Truth spray?
Couldn't you just get a mage to put a spell on them? Or better yet, I could go get some truth spray from the shed and be done with this in a flash.
Yeah.
Good thinking. But the guilty party could have built up a tolerance to truth sprays, or be in league with a
have seen
corrupted
that
wizard from the
once.
guild. Your deduction skills are the only method we can truly trust. Think you can help us out?
Well, I have done this once before, but it was a low-stakes situation with my little friends. I guess I'll see what I can figure out.
You can interact with each of them twice. They'll just repeat their stories after that. See if
Dang
you can
it.
detect any inconsistencies about their whereabouts last night, and catch them at a lie.
Alright. Let's start from left to right.
Last night, I was here with Chuck organizing
So many
flyers
of
for the
them.
war rally. You can ask him yourself, but if you're looking for a mole, look to my left. They're literally a mole. What more could you ask for?
Chuck organizing flyers for the war rally.
So, Lil, who is it? Who is the traitor?
Oh, damn. Not yet.
I'm not sure.
I was gonna ask him if he actually was doing rallies with him.
Listen, I know everyone's gonna think it was me because I'm a literal mole. But last night I was at a bar in Little Ogre Town watching the Goblin Ball game, I swear.
Little Ogre Town Goblin Ball game.
I never miss a game, even when they're out of town like they were last night.
I was at a friend's house. A friend who was out of town. I was at their house while they were out of town. They asked me to water their plants while they were out of town. It's the truth.
Sketchy, buddy.
I know where I was last night. I was at the big game happening downtown, but I'm more concerned about the big guy to my right. Have you ever met a troll you liked or even trusted? Something seems fishy about his story, if you ask me.
Pushing blame off to someone else is also suspicious.
I was quietly meditating in my chambers last eve. The degrading acts of skulking and shadows you're picturing are obviously more in line with a creature half the honor of an elf. Someone like a halfling, perhaps?
They're just pushing blame off to people near them.
Last night I was attending my sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's birthday party. It was quiet down by the Goblin Bowl arena, with it being an away game and all, so I didn't see anyone on my way home. I don't know why anyone would suspect me. I have a leftover apple tart in my freezer to prove it.
I can't check that.
Chuck will vouch for me. I was here. I've got Brawler Season's tickets, so some nights I'm at the arena, but last night they were playing out of town. As to who the traitor is, I don't know what else to tell you. Don't overthink it. They're a freaking mole person. You're looking for a mole! Come on!
You're a little sus there. Your story.
I
changed a
honestly
bit.
have no idea who the traitor is, but all I know is that it's not me. Ask anyone who works at the bar in Little Ogre Town. They'll remember me. I'm a really bad tipper.
I'm a really bad tipper.
It was... All right, fine, you caught me. I didn't go to a friend's house to water their plants. I was out on a date with a human I met last week. Guess I still feel weird talking about it, but the date went great.
Did it? So he's just nervous. Alright.
I told you, I was at the Goblin Ball Arena last night. I live around the corner from the stadium, so after the match I went straight home, no funny business.
Wait. Did his story change?
I'd ask that elf. Hard to trust those uptight, pointy-eared snobs.
Did his story change?
They're half the size, therefore they're half as trustworthy. Stop wasting everyone's time, and accuse that suspicious-looking halfling already.
Fine, I'll confess. I don't actually have any leftover apple tart in my freezer because I ate it on the way home. My sister-in-law's cousin's nephew's mother is a professional cook and I couldn't resist.
Nice.
You should lock her up for the crime of making irresistible desserts.
Nah, you're just a halfling. You eat a lot.
I know where I was last night. I was at the big game happening downtown, but I'm more concerned about the big guy to my right. Have you ever met a troll you liked, or even...
I don't trust the first guy, really.
Last night, I was here with Chuck organizing flyers for the war rally. You can ask him yourself.
Chuck. This is hard. What the fuck, dude?
So, Lil, who is it? Who is the traitor?
I think it's between the big middle guy and the guy on the far left.
I think it was...
Wait, I couldn't ask him anything. It was you, Chuck! But I can point at him and him. But I couldn't question either of them about their whereabouts. I kind of want to click him. Am I sure? No!
So, Lil, who is it?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Why can't I ask him anything?
So, Lil, who is...
Oh,
I think
don't
it
like
was...
that.
So, Lil, who is it?
So...
I think it was...
I'm just gonna say him.
Carl the Guard.
Oh, he's a guard? He could be a
Carl?
criminal.
But he's my most trusted ally. Why would he betray me?
I wouldn't.
Or would you?
Or would you?
Never.
Ever?
I can't believe this.
Then don't. It's not true.
Oh, but I think it is. Carl, take yourself to prison.
Good work, Lil. We couldn't have done it without you. We'll make sure they're properly punished for their crimes.
Oh, it sucks so bad.
Oh, just one more thing before I go.
Dang it.
Yes?
I got nothing. I just always wanted to say that.
That's silly. Little silly. Twisted server. Dang it. He's the only person I couldn't question. Him being in a high position makes him more suspect to being actually capable of doing something bad.
Is there someone hiding behind that tree?
Yep.
It's me, Fredo. Here to facilitate all of your illegal gambling needs.
I'm glad he's always
I
here.
thought you were banned.
I was, but I figure I can run faster than that ogre they've got running security. So it's a gamble I'm willing to take. Speaking of gambling...
Hell yeah.
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about?
These guys.
This team is made up of extremely elderly former Goblin Ball superstars. Their fundamentals are unmatched, but most of them are quite hard of hearing, can't hear their captain call plays, and it gets a little, shall we say, chaotic out there. Their star frontman on the tube slide is one to watch, because he tends to wander off and we don't want him to get lost.
Not yet. I want to hear
Here
about
are the teams that
what he has to say about the Sprawl Brothers this time.
What a ragtag team this turned out to be. With all their star players off either fighting in or defecting and fleeing from the war, this was a real scramble to find anyone willing to play. You got your few eager and excited hardcore fans out on the field, but then you got some real slobs they had to drag out of the gutter. But hey, it's the home team, right? Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about?
So it's between a bunch of elderly people or a bunch of ragtag misfits from around town who, you know, didn't accept the draft. Cowards or veterans? I'm gonna vote for the veterans.
This team is their star frontman on the tour. How much are you looking to gamble?
Half my money. 10.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
Oh boy. Well, I got a team together somehow. I didn't get to give them any of the secret sauce, so I've just got to cross my fingers here.
Yeah, you do.
Buns, buns, buns,
Oh,
buns,
shit.
buns, buns, buns.
Oh god, not again.
What the fuck? Can I change the name again?
Excuse me, ma'am. Do you have time to answer a few questions today?
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not?
Well, that's just great. Brace yourself for some pole zazz. That's a pole, but with pizzazz, in case you forgot. As you can see, the Sprawl Brawlers mascot is an anthropomorphized version of the Great Sprawl Tree, raising an angry fist at its opponents.
Oh, I thought
When
it was
you
a
think of
cactus.
an ideal Goblin Ball mascot, it should be...
Fierce.
Okay, great. And when you picture an animal that embodies the spirit of the Brawlers, you picture a...
A rat on fire. Bloodfish. A rat on fire is funny. I want
That's
that.
great. Thank you for your time. Please accept this decorative crystal as a token of our...
Oh, nice.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
Come on, fundamentals. Old people win
I
this for
don't
me.
know if I can really call what we've seen today Goblin Ball. Whoever rustled this motley crew of sprawl men, women, and creatures should be slapped in the mouth. Not to mention the Barranquilla Barracudas. Their star frontsman on the tube slide is playing like he had a stroke. What? What's that?
He is having a stroke.
I've just been alerted that the Barracuda's star frontsman on the tube slide has suffered a massive stroke. I feel terrible. Now, back to our live coverage. Although these new brawlers have struggled valiantly, the Barracudas have a slight lead. Their only chance is the final triple hopscotch. Number 12 heads into the straightaway, hops, and oh, that's too bad. They only manage the double hopscotch, and the Sprawl Brawlers lose to the Barranquilla Barracudas. Well, isn't that just a kick in the teeth?
How did he ever lose this? The game's like rigged.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
And by rigged, I mean the moment you make decisions at the gate, it is decided, basically. Alright, Garby. Actually, I probably shouldn't have gone straight to Garb. Sometimes there's stuff I need to buy inside. I'll come to him after.
Oh, hi, Lil. Back home after a long day's work?
You say that again.
What a laugh. You, a working stiff.
It's a riot. Hey, Arda, you got a pen and paper? I want to send my dad another letter.
Oh, sure. Here you go.
This time, I really want to cheer Dad up. What kind of joke should I tell him?
What kind of joke should I tell him? Write a dirty joke or a good joke? Let's do a good joke. It's a really good joke. Yeah.
That should put a smile on his face. Thanks, Arda. Can you send it for me?
My pleasure. I know how much your dad loves to hear from you.
That's great.
We're all thinking of your dad, Lil.
Yeah? Good. Where they keep the good stuff. Oh, who's that? Oh! See? He wasn't lying. Knew it. Hey, wizard man.
The Mages Guild is gathering in the Sprawl to discuss our place in the war efforts. Been a long time since we've all been summoned together like this.
Oh, the wizards are gonna join the war. Nice. When? End it?
When was that?
The last time was the only time. It was the founding of the Mages Guild itself. Before that, we were divided into factions, gathering with other mages who shared our sense and sensibilities.
Ah, okay.
Jane Goblin Austen. Yeah, I'm a reader.
Are you sure you're interested in hearing more about the lore from this aging stoner? Yes.
The reason I founded the Mages
Of course
Guild
I am.
was so that we wouldn't have to all gather together this way. It was a set of guiding principles that all mages would adhere to. So if you knew a mage, you knew what to expect.
Oh, he
Kept
founded
people from
it?
fearing us.
Is it a good thing?
That sounds to me like a good thing.
Yeah, it does.
A set of governing rules to make sure people feel safe? Am I wrong?
I don't think you are, but darker forces in the guild sure do. They think the rules are too strict. They want to use magic to control people, and eventually, the whole kingdom. If we don't stop them, there could be a rift in the guild itself, with mages on both sides. It's getting pretty hairy.
Yeah, that does sound hectic. That's a good thing to
Thanks
know,
for
though.
the chat.
I didn't even know who the mole was. But it sure wasn't this troll.
Anytime, little buddy.
This guy had a date.
Oh, this is so weird, being out with you. Anybody could see.
Aw, honey. It's what's on the inside that matters. I'm not embarrassed to be seen with you.
Aw.
Embarrassed to be seen with me? I'm worried someone's going to see me with a human and tell my mother.
Oh, brother.
Oh, bro.
Him too.
That's awful, dude.
Baby, relax. Take a deep breath.
Ah, you're right. You do look pretty tonight.
I'm not sure. It didn't tell me. It was a... You send him to jail, and then it's just
That's
like...
more
you
like
don't
it.
really know. Alright, sweet. I didn't need any money. But... I gambled well, and I got my money. From the Goblin Ball game. Hey, Garby.
Lil, how are you holding up?
Not too many game overs today, Garbs.
I'm not really sure what that means, but maybe I've got something for it.
You do. Alright. I could sell The missile. That's a lot of money, too. Nice. Yeah, let's get that out of my pockets. A true collector's item. Alright. Real money. Alright. I think I need more truth spray. Not that I have enough gems for it, or I'll have enough even tomorrow. But hey. It might help. Alright. And let's end the day.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Yep, let's do it. Petrardian envoy Fenton Harcourt III delivered his message to the palace and defected to the sprawl to live out his days, manning a shop that repaired bugles and any other brass instrument that require a pursed embouchure. He couldn't be happier in his new adopted home. That's nice. The Queen was able to use a top-secret battle plan to shore up the sprawl's defenses, which made a huge difference, at least for a few days. That's good. Having smuggled a few of the food supplement bars known as Soylent Beige into the prison with him, the catering corps rep found himself extremely popular on the inside. The inmates couldn't get enough of those bars, especially Cannibal Ricky. All this positive attention landed the catering corps rep a job assignment as a cook in the prison cafeteria. For the next few months, one by one, the prison inmates seemed to vanish into thin air. There was no evidence of jailbreak, but the warden knew those prisoners had to be escaping somehow, and the trail led towards the kitchen. The warden and his guards raided the cafeteria and made their way to the kitchen, where they discovered a large pot filled with the ingredients for making Soylent Beige. It was filled with people, or at least hacked up pieces of them. The warden immediately sought to question the new cook, but the catering corp rep had managed to escape while they were raiding the kitchen. Jeez, he escaped? Word reached Lieutenant Stryker that her recruits were being drafted onto the Sprawl Brawlers for an illegal game. She hit the roof. When her guardsmen turned ball players were questioned, they named Albert St. Lush as the ringleader. After a record-breaking brief trial, well, less prisoners. Not no more. Just a few less. Brief trial in which the defendant attempted to bribe the judge, the lead prosecutor, half the jury, and the court stenographer, Albert St. Lush, was found guilty of conspiring to weaken the Sprawl's wartime defense with an illegal Goblin Ball match. It wasn't that bad. In prison, Albert was confronted by a former player who was busted on steroid charges and was pummeled to death to the great amusement of other prisoners. Dang. I boosted morale and got rid of a criminal, I guess. Echo arrived at the guild hall just in time to speak out against Tyronius and his plans to demand greatly increased powers for the mages from the Queen. Echo successfully argued the guild should use its power to support the city council and guard corps and help the people. The war was hurting instead. Due to Echo's timely intervention, Tyronius did not get the 2/3 majority vote that he needed. Good. He and his followers loudly insisted that the election was stolen, and Tyronius vowed to use his powers to stop this war by any means necessary. His people formed a radical group that dubbed itself the Freedom Caucus, and they soon vacated the guild hall. Echo breathed a sigh of relief at a job well done. He took a trip to his favorite haunt, the Sprawl's premium bowling alley, Pinheads. It was a pretty righteous way to end the day. Nice. Wrongfully accused of the crime of being a traitor, the innocent Carl was freed from prison and secretly led out of the city by his longtime friend Chuck. But who was the traitor? The real traitor walked free that day, leaving the Sprawl and its secrets vulnerable. Damn it! Oh. Great. Good, we won. Battle won by air. As the dawn's sun rose, it was clear that the Sprawl had triumphed. The smoke slowly cleared from the patch of sky where the battle between the clouds had been fought. It was later said that one of the clouds was shaped like a short giraffe and the other one looked like a bowl of fruit. With his hopes of participating in the battle dashed, Professor Foe hid in the countryside for 79 days. He emerged and fooled his chums at the Royal Academy Club into thinking that he had in fact sailed around the world in record-breaking time. To sum up, he hid in a bar, managed to bamboozle his fellow academics, and received a free beer for his efforts. The little Primus Dragon Rider, commanding her Dragon Peaches using the bulwark you loaned her, burned through the enemy's defenses. When they got home from the battle, her father was so proud he vowed right then and there to leave her in charge more often so he could continue to go down to the pub and bet on Goblin Ball. They're very similar. Unencumbered by the inside the park home run bomb, Wilbur Caboose Orville performed impressively piloting the Green Baron. In fact, he made an impressive 8 kills single-handedly and was awarded the Golden Wing, the highest honor for a Sprawl aviator, and was the first goblin to receive a prestigious award. Good. Yeah, the dragon chick's a lot like Little. Except she has a dragon and I have time travel.
Had to have been one of the more exciting games of Goblin Ball I've ever seen.
Who'd have thought that the Brawlers and the Barranquilla Barracudas could have come together so last minute and put on a game like that?
Rhonda, did you see the Brawlers' new mascot?
You mean that fierce rat on fire looking thing?
Yes, that's the one.
I like it.
Oh, I hate it.
Well, there
Of
we
course
are,
you do,
split
Claire.
again. And on our most sacred national holiday, St. Swithin's Day.
Perfect segue, Rhonda. Happy St. Swithin's Day to all our listeners. Just a reminder, many stores and services will be closed today.
We'll now take the traditional 267 minutes of bagpipes in honor of St. Swithin's Day.
267 minutes specifically. Yeah, I gotta take in that bagpipe music, nice. Nice. I wonder what that necklace on her bed is. Is there a letter?
Huh. I guess there's no letter from Dad today because of the holiday. I hope he's doing okay.
I hope that's why there's no letter. Maybe it is. Oh god, rats. Rats! Rats!
Come on! Give it back already!
I don't think that rat's gonna give you jack shit.
Stop saying that!
What?
Alright, break it up, you two.
Lil, what are you doing here?
I live here. What are you doing here?
Yeah, that's a better question.
I work here. I got a job getting rid of the rats.
There's a lot of rats in here, Lamont.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm not very good at it. These rats are pretty smart. This one stole a crystal that I found. No, I found it. Ugh. Lil, can you talk to him or something?
Meow?
Hey, rat. Meow.
The rat looks at you with an expression that conveys that it is not only embarrassed for you, but for all humans in existence. It moves, revealing a mage-grade crystal.
Hey, he gave it back. Thanks, Lil. Now, shoo, get out of here.
It worked.
Okay, jeez. I have to go to work anyways.
No, not you. The rat. Can you tell Isla and Simon that I won't be able to meet up with them? I have to clear all these rats before this place opens tonight. You might as well take this crystal.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, that is a good question. Where is Ilya?
I was supposed to meet her at Councilwoman Ash's office.
Councilwoman Ash's office? And Simon?
I was supposed to meet him down by the docks.
At the docks. Good luck.
I don't need luck. I need a foolproof way to get rid of these rats.
A shotgun? I mean, you've got a pipe. Just hit them. Really hard.
Don't listen to a word he says.
I wasn't reasoning with a rat. Squeak, squeak.
People are sleeping upstairs.
Oh, people are asleep right now.
Squeak!
What the fuck?
Wait, did you just say the word squeak?
How dare you? Squeak! You squeak. Oh, what's this? Dear whoever reads this, Garby's Emporium and Wonders will be closed in honor of St. Swithin's Day. Please feel free to take your business on to some other establishment in town. Oh wait, there isn't one. I'm the only shop you got. I have you people in a capitalist chokehold. Ah ha ha ha. Store will be open tomorrow at 9. If this is little, I saw your hooligan friends when I wrote this note. And they've got a shift's worth of crystals if you can track them down. Ah, so I should go talk to them first. That's a good point. Yeah, there's a warm fire and a fuck ton of rats. Can I talk to these rats too? The first step of getting rid of these rats would be to cover up that rat hole. Alright. Whoa, so much to do. Ash's office in the dock. There's also something to do with the dig site. Well, I know everyone else will be everywhere else. Let's check out the dig site first, for fun. I wonder if the scientist lady's here. I should mention that I had to deal with Satan.
Lil, it's good that you're here. Wait, tell me, are we having this conversation for the first time? Second? Are we stuck in a loop?
Mess with her.
We are totally stuck in a time loop, and the only way for us to break out of it is if you tell me your deepest, darkest secret.
Be serious.
Satan
These
again?
are dark
No,
times.
No more Satan for now. Double down. Double down.
I'm dead serious. Your past self clinging to the edge of that pit told me it was our only hope.
Fine. I've never told anyone this before, but sometimes, late at night, when I think no one's looking, I try to...
Oof, gotcha. I don't mess with the chronometer after hours. I'm frightened enough of being sent back in time or forward in space or whatever, using it at the guard shed.
I'm glad to hear it. The readings I've been receiving from the device have been outside of my comfort zone. Not to mention the fact that those mages seem hell-bent on manufacturing another one.
So you've told them about it?
What is with those mages? It seems like for every lovable stoner like Echo, there's 3 spooks like Tyronius these days.
Yeah.
That's an
Every
extremely
lovable
perceptive
stoner.
observation. You're working the night shift again tonight, correct? I'd like to requisition an upgrade for one of your tools. Which one would you like me to upgrade?
I'm not absolutely evil. You can upgrade anything? Oh shit. Something expensive like the truth spray, right? Yeah.
It
Get
is
that last
done.
upgrade for free.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah,
That's
thanks.
awesome.
That is awesome.
I just hope it's not too little too late considering what we're up against.
Wait, what?
What does that mean?
Yeah, elaborate, please.
Just stay focused on the task at hand. That's all any of us can do.
That's still pretty vague.
I'm just trying to get us through this in one piece.
Yeah, I really did interrupt her.
Fine, don't tell me.
Goodbye,
I
Lil.
didn't appreciate it.
Goodbye, Dr. B.
But it's also good that I cut it off, you know, to not ruin trust. Alright, Ash's office is where one of them is. So let's go there. He's not a duck because I didn't make him use those tarot cards again. I forgot why she's in here.
How unexpected!
You too.
I could say the same about you. What are you doing in Ash's office?
I'm volunteering as her unpaid intern.
Oh, that sucks.
My mom said this will fast track me to get into the youth politician training program for two-faced cutthroats and liars, or the YPTPT-FCL. She says it'll help build character.
That's terrible.
Yikes. I'm here because I'm supposed to tell you that Lamont won't be able to meet up later. He's, stuck at the office.
He's stuck at the office.
Oh, that hard-working lug. He'll be the perfect trophy husband for me. He's so distractingly handsome that it'll both impress and intimidate my opponents.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let me know if
Good
there's
to see
anything
you have
I can
your
do to help you with
future in
that.
order, I guess.
Now that you mention it.
Oh, crap.
The YPTPT-FCL does have an entrance exam that I could use your help with. And I've got something from Garby if you do.
Alright.
Okay, what do I have to do?
There are a couple of questions about current and historical affairs that I still need to answer. Here we go. What was the name of the late King Oswin's father?
This is fun. Oswinus. Artemis. I don't know. And I've been trying to get lore. Maverick?
Okay, question 2. What is the current name of the Goblin Ball Stadium?
The I don't know ditch with chairs for sports. The Thunderdome would have been good. I've been there a lot, so I do know
Question
that.
3. The Crown Prince of Petrard, Phineas Pomp, is the son of...
Oh no. Queen Buttermilk. I remember that
last
part.
one. Mega Rock Superstar Vlad Extreme plays what kind of instrument?
It looked like a lute.
Okay, that's all the questions. Thanks so much for your help, Lil. Here, take this. It's from Garby.
I can't guarantee those were correct, especially the first one. But I'm glad she just gives it to me anyways. Like King Osmond. When will they get around to replacing those with Queen Desdemona? Who knows? Oh, I can look at these. 7 Habits of a Highly Effective Dictator. A survivor's account of the Marley Threepwood Dynasty? Marley/Threepwood Dynasty.
What a fancy collection of bottles.
Oh, those are more than bottles. It's not a graveyard. It's just alcohol. Also, maybe some poison in there. Is there anything else I didn't get to see in here? And Travis is in here, but who would really want to talk to him? That's awful. Alright, let's check the docks. Get that other gem, and then I'll go to Malcolm's office. Though I don't know why I'd want to. I don't like that everyone I send to prison pretty much escapes somehow. Or says they escape. The sound of a large family starting their day can be heard through the flaps of the tent.
Hello there. How did it go with the bank?
Turns out this oligarch's money has been seized due to the war, so now I've been forced to take up residence here among these poor people.
Because you're poor now too.
You're poor
Isn't
now,
that
too.
fun?
No.
No. Yeah, get fucked. Old geezer. What's up, man?
Hello there, Lil.
Hello. How are
Seamus
your, like,
McGoblin,
7 children?
What brings you and your family to the docks?
Oh, we live here now. Things got a bit tight after the war started, so we had to relocate. It's not the prettiest or safest place to live.
But...
No, but this place is awful.
This place is awful.
Well, at least you're all together, right?
Yeah, he's great.
Oh, not so. One of our boys, teeny Tom McGoblin, was lagging behind when we fled, so we had to hurry along without him.
Oh no.
He should be arriving in the sprawl any day now. If you're working the gate, would you mind not giving him too much trouble and let him in?
Yeah, sure, man. Bribe me. Yeah, for sure, man.
Of course, Mr. McGoblin.
Oh, thanks, Lil. You're one of the good ones.
Bribe me is a good one, though. Monkey Island, Arstotska. We get it. You don't need to literally point to your influences. That's funny. Hey, the gambling guy. And the hat guy. Oh, he's got a nice hat. A bomb. No, that can't be safe. Then take it.
Mr. Fantastico! I haven't seen you around for a bit.
Yeah, I really haven't.
My journey for the most fantastic hat took me to the countryside, where I was drafted into the war.
Oh.
Well, that sucks. But
That
you're
does
back
suck.
now. Does that mean my dad is back too?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, your father remains at the front lines. I, however, got sent home for wearing too many fantastic hats. Apparently, it was alerting the enemy to our presence.
Well, I'm happy you're
How is he
home,
getting hats
and that
in
you
the
got
war?
to try on some fantastic hats.
Oh, and a picture of the princess.
But they were not fantastic enough. My journey, it continues. Also, your father gave me this letter to give to
Oh,
you.
sweet. That's great.
A letter from Dad.
So that's how I get the letter this time.
Dear Lil, thanks for your last letter. I really enjoyed reading it, especially that joke you told. I told it to a couple of guys, who told it to a couple of other guys, who then told it to the captain herself. And they all agreed I wouldn't be allowed to tell jokes anymore. I hope everyone at home is doing well. I forgot that before I left for the war, I owed my bookies some money. I put 30 gold in this envelope so you can pay him back for me. His name is Fredo.
Fredo?
This
names
war
to
is
remember.
tough, but they say there will be a ceasefire on St. Swithin's Day, so that's something to look forward to. But what's really keeping me going through the darkest moments is the thought of getting back to you. I love you, Lil. Please write back soon. Love, Dad.
Aw.
I better write back to him. Hey, Mr. Capello, do you have a pen and paper on you? Fantastic or otherwise?
Of course, child.
Dad got a little mushy at the end of that last one. How should I respond?
Play it tough. Nah, it's get mushy. Affectionate letter. Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Capello,
last
do
thing
you
you
think you
tell
could
him.
mail this letter for me, fantastically or otherwise?
Of course, child. I will search for a stamp for your letter that is so fantastic that it stops the postman in his tracks and makes him cry to the heavens. Wow! Now that is one fantastic stamp!
He's so obsessed with things being so fantastic.
Or, whatever's the cheapest.
You know, whatever's the cheapest. How much money does he have to be wasting on all this stuff, you know?
Step right up, folks, and take your turn at being a winner. Find the queen and uncover a royal prize. How about
Oh,
you,
you're
young
scamming
lady?
people here,
Care
eh?
to be a winner?
Simon, it's me, Lil. Lamont says he's stuck at work and won't be able to meet up with you.
Hey, Uncle Fredo, she's made me. What do I do?
Just play it cool and act like you've never seen her before.
Sorry, ma'am, who I'm gonna act like I've never seen before.
You're Fredo's kid?
Would you care to play a game that's almost guaranteed to make you a winner?
Shady gambling?
Are you trying to con me, Simon?
Really, buddy?
Uncle Fredo?
Uncle Fredo?
Never
wait, so
admit
no,
you're
to be
running a
fair.
con.
Never admit it.
I've got something from Garby for you, but I can't just give them to you. You'll have to play for them.
Dang it. Alright.
Alright, what's the hustle?
What's the hustle?
It's not a scam at all, ma'am. All you need to do is find the queen.
Alright, let me clean my glasses real quick. And put them on.
She's one of the 3 cards you see in front of you. Just keep your eye on the prize.
Alright.
Where's the queen?
Left.
Congratulations! You found the queen, you won the jackpot.
Thanks, man.
You're making it too easy.
Since I'm stuck here, could you be a pal and make sure Isla knows about Lamont not showing up? She's gonna be crushed.
I think I already did. Alright, I gotta let his kid through and... Let's go here. Do you think Fredo will come to the thing? Oh, he's in the jail. Good. That's where I want him to be. Every castle needs a creepy dungeon. Yep. It's good to see he's here. Even though it pretty clearly said that he escaped. Alright. Should I tell him that I told him that he won't be able to make it? on this itty bitty side quest. Oh, never mind.
I don't need luck.
Alright. Doesn't give me the option to. Alright, it's time to start the shift. Head down to the shed to work the night shift. All unvisited locations will become unavailable. Yeah. I already did everything. I even got an upgrade, which is cool. Whoa. Forest Entities. Sprawl Monster Manual, 2nd edition. Climbable, true neutral, foot fire. Story of the first transformation from the mundane tree to sentient mobile being is lost from history. These creatures are extremely dangerous, but generally motivated by threats to their territory. The bark of forest entity is often the site of cryptic magical runes and prophetic writings that can be deciphered. Next, ghosts. No such thing. Well, that's worrying. Lycanthropes. Cursed and affected, chaotic evil. Attacker by first of the full moon. Transform into half-man. Oh yeah, I do remember that one. But I'm wondering what changed. Mole people? Buried, small, often true neutral. Subset of humans and elves carved a life living underground with evolutionary branches began to change to accommodate their new existence. They became smaller, relying more heavily on their sense of smell and hearing. Then there's soon undeveloped eyesight, in addition to their hands and fingers becoming more claw-like. Necromancers, vampires, changing Nevada suddenly. Right, because it is it's a night shift. I probably should have looked at the moon or something to see if it was a werewolf night or something. Rare spells. Indistinguishable from regular folk, it is possible to encounter which, whilst on guard duty, there are tests that can be done to confirm whether they are a witch or not. For example, if the suspect witch weighs the same as a duck, it confirms they are made of wood, and therefore a witch. What? In practical terms, witches are not so different from regular folk. However, beware ulterior motives. They often have a plan on the go, and their moral compass have a tendency to be, well, differently calibrated. Zombies. The only zombies we have around here are the old-timey, slow-moving ones, thank God. Treat them like sheep. Herd them around where you need them. They are relatively harmless. Okay. $13. All right.
Why, hello, my dear. I'm just coming home from a long night tending the apple orchards. It's almost harvest season, and it couldn't come at a better time with the food shortage. Will you let me pass?
No, I don't trust that. What's the royal writ again, though? Oh, it's just the monster thing. So I assume I'm just supposed to not let monsters in. Yeah, she does look like a witch. Let's try and root out some of
I've
her
got the
stuff
first apples of what looks to be a very fruitful harvest. Tee-hee. Just a little gardening humor, dear. I'm using them to make a delicious pie. It's my absolute favorite recipe from my absolute favorite cookbook. See?
I don't see how it could be a fruitful harvest this year. There's a war raging outside our walls. That can't have a positive impact on the orchards.
I mean, yeah.
No, dear, you're right. The orchards were a bit sad. But still, a few good apples, and we should be able to make pies for every grown-up in the sprawl.
You're getting the spritz, lady.
With all of these candies wrapped in foil, I can fatten up the children of the sprawl.
Ah.
Then, with these delicious magical apples, I'll put the fat little piggies to sleep and bake them into delicious pies.
So do you jail monsters, or do you... reject them? I'm gonna
She
jail
may
her.
well seem harmless enough, but I would encourage you to make sure you know this person's true intentions before you admit her. Do your due diligence, guardsman.
My due diligence says she's gonna eat children. Jail time. Alright.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
I don't have a little dog.
What?
I do hear dogs.
I don't have a dog.
Don't you?
Don't you?
No.
No.
Oh, well then I guess I'll just have to make you one.
Oh, shit. Wait, what? Unable to continue to work as a castle guardsman because I have smelled into. I'm a dog. Damn.
Why,
Well.
hello, my dear. I'm just coming. It's almost harvest season, and it couldn't come at a better time with the food shortage.
Well, I know what she is now. Let's just get more intel on her.
That's the elderly nomad woman I stole the tarot cards off of.
Oh!
She tried to turn me into a duck. Don't let her in, or she might turn you into a duck.
No, she tried to turn me into a dog for trying to send her to jail. I'm just gonna deny her. I hope that works.
But my plans! My glorious, glorious plans! And my delicious pie!
You'll just have to take it somewhere else, sister.
Yeah.
All right, but before I go, I'll share a secret with you. This is no ordinary apple. It's a magic wishing apple.
Bullshit.
Wishing apple?
Bullshit.
Yes, one bite and all your wishes come true. Would you like to take it?
I will confiscate it.
Sure,
I'm not
give
eating
me
it.
the apple.
All right, dear, but don't eat it until you...
No! Lil!
Huh?
Oh dear. Night-night, my darling.
You fool! I said confiscate it, not eat it. Lil, come on. Your brain
Why,
here.
hello, my dear. I'm just... It's almost harvest season, and it couldn't come at a better time with the food shortage.
Alright. I'm gonna use a shard, and hopefully Lil won't eat it again. There we go.
With all of these candies, then with these delicious...
Yeah, 'cause I already know what she says. Talk to Malcolm, double confirm it.
That's the elderly nomad woman I stole the tarot cards off of. She tried to turn me into a duck.
Alright, and then just decline her because I can't arrest her, sadly.
But my plans!
You'll just have to take it.
All right. I'll share a secret with you.
Wishing apple?
Yes, one bite.
Yeah, I'm just gonna return it because Lil reacted the exact same way. I'm not gonna
No thanks.
trust it.
I've got this thing about taking food from strangers.
What a clever little girl you are.
Meat pies made out of kids. Well, that's a kinder surprise. You figured out her dastardly plan and did the right thing. It's a shame I couldn't arrest her, because she's powerful. It's hard to tell sometimes if someone's like too strong to arrest or something.
It is the same little guardsman who denied Scary Tree Monster in our previous encounter.
You have a trophy now.
I am here today to attend a meeting at your puny and horribly decorated city hall.
Really? He has a medal, I guess, but no one said anything about that.
You've reached the office of Councilwoman
Oh.
Ash. This is Isla speaking. How can I help you?
Classy hello, Isla.
He is a leader now, then, I guess.
Hey, Lil. What's up?
Got a tree monster with a mind to head to City Hall over here.
Yeah.
I'll put you through to the councilwoman. Please hold.
Thank you. Oh, she's your... Oh, yeah, she's an unpaid intern.
Now listen carefully. There is no time to lose. He isn't the most patient tree monster. You must deny him entry and explain that I would consider it a personal favor if you would go to Caladar and get them to swear allegiance to the Sprawl. If we get a large enough coalition together, we may be able to put an end to this war once and for all. Thank you for putting me through, Isla. Travis, are you on this call?
Travis?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Good. You're fired. Isla, you've got the job.
I just watched him get fired.
Way to go, Isla.
Way to go, Isla. Man, that sucks. She's an unpaid intern and she just stole some dude who's actually getting paid his job. Well, I guess he's gonna get denied. Talk to him first?
I was successful in my bid to represent the constituents of Darkwood Forest on the outskirts of Caladar. You are now looking at Mayor Scary Tree Monster. I ran unopposed and threatened to stomp and thwomp any who entered the race against me. It was a landslide.
It was a landslide. Jesus.
Does it really count as a landslide if you ran unopposed?
Landslide victory is all that matters.
He's so confident about that. Well, deny him.
Councilwoman Ash said she would consider
All right,
it a
good.
personal favor if you would get Caladar to help us out. What do you think?
Curry favor with Power Broker in Sprawl. Mayor Scary Tree Monster accepts.
Well, at least he understands that's a good idea.
Oh, well, that's very nice to hear.
Yeah, that's very good to hear.
Now to stomp and thwomp Caladar until they help.
Which is exactly why she sent you there to do that.
That's the spirit.
That's the spirit. You got this, man. You're a great diplomat. You connected Ash to her stompiest, thwompiest new diplomat. Good for you. What the fuck is that noise? Oh, zombies. Alright, what did it say about zombies again? Just kite them, right? Common. No match for a fast watcher. New troll, human-sized, looks nice. The zombies we had around here are the old-timey slow kind. Treat them like sheep, herd them around where you need them. Well, where do I need them? Talk? Doubt him.
Can I see your papers, please? I didn't think that would work.
Can I see your papers, please? Yeah, I don't think it would work either. Striker? Zombies? Where do you need them?
Zombies, eh? Not much use on the defensive front. They aren't as dangerous as they seem, you know. But if you send them away, it could act as a roadblock to tie up any enemy units looking to attack the walls head on.
Alright.
Deny them. Nicely, please.
Nicely. I've denied most people so far. Get out of here. Shoo, shoo.
Sorry, you can't come in today. They're wandering off. Bye, zombies.
Bye, zombies. Have a nice day. How polite of them. Create an effective human roadblock with these zombies. An enemy broke his toe on a stray femur. Congratulations. That's funny. Broke his toe on a stray femur. Hey, it's the mole guy.
Oh, hi. You must be Lil. I was told to come to these gates so that I could be looked after by you. I'll be heading in now unless you need something else from me.
Truth serum him immediately. No fucking doubts. Let's find out.
The GLA floated a plan to dig a tunnel under the outer walls to access essential supplies from the outside.
Floated a plan to dig a tunnel under the outer wall to access essential supplies from the outside.
I'm here to get the project started.
Oh. Goblin Liberation Association. Who the fuck would I contact about that? Ash or Striker? Striker would know about the military. Ash?
You've reached the office of Councilwoman Ash. This is Violet speaking. How can I help you?
You've been practicing, haven't you?
Hey, Lil, what's up?
Got a mole person here.
Does he look like he's on an important mission?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, kinda.
I'll put you through to the Councilwoman. Please hold.
Ah, good. Puxatawny Paulie found his way to you. I knew you were the right guard for this assignment.
Alright.
Do not delay him. He's got a very important mission to attend to. Let him in and forget you ever saw him.
Okay,
Thanks.
good.
I'll take it from here.
So he's not a mole. Well, he is a mole, but still.
So, who told you to come see me?
Aw, geez. It's kind of a top secret project I'm working on. I don't think I should say much more about it. It's on the up and up, but I'm afraid it's also pretty hush-hush.
Yeah,
Top secret. Whoa.
It's not like
and
I don't
sent
know
you straight
already
to me,
because I
eh?
used a truth serum.
Yep, that sounds about right. I'm kind of the best guardsman on the force these days.
That's not what I was told.
What?
What were you told?
Yeah, what were you told?
I was told that you were trustworthy if a bit, well, That's not important.
A
I was
bit
told
what?
you were trustworthy.
Man, that makes me want to deny him so hard. Come in.
I'll be off to take care of this top secret assignment. Thanks, kid. I knew I was right to come to your gate.
Tunnel plan finally coming to fruition, remember? The one we told you about in level 8? No. I don't. Oh!
Hello.
Hey.
Holy hell! You are actually a nightmare come to life.
Is it the belt?
Is it the belt?
What? No.
The belt and the dress. I mean... doesn't help.
Is it the knife and the hockey mask?
Serial killer looking. Yeah.
And the knife glove.
And the knife
yes.
glove.
Are you sure it's not the belt? Because I have a big job interview today, and I don't want anything to ruin it.
It's not the belt.
It's not the belt. Expend a crystal on this. Damn. Well, technically not a monster, but also definitely a serial killer. I could just truth spray her. The ultimate weapon.
That night I died in the woods, a demonic spirit of vengeance possessed my shattered heart and brought my twisted corpse back to life. Now I am cursed to wander the campgrounds of Lake Scream and Die at night until I have slaughtered every last person who had a hand in my death. I just hope I can make it through the job's 90-day probation period.
So she's not specifically a murderer. She's more like a serial killer. She's kind of a ghost? I don't know, Ash, what do you gotta say? Oh, probably shouldn't have.
The phone lines, they don't work. It looks like the wire was cut.
Oh.
Yeah, you caught me. It's a thing I do to make sure the people I want to kill can't call for help.
Oh.
But you don't want to kill me, right?
Depends on if you let me in or not. Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Ha
Ha ha.
Oh, that didn't even expend anything because it didn't go through. The whip sure ain't gonna help. Well... yeah, I might as well X-ray her. Get as much information as I can. Whoa!
Yep, there's your problem right there. Looks like you got a demonic hex on your heart.
X-ray catches that?
Gonna be hard to get rid of that bugger. Seems to be written in a different language, so we're gonna need foreign parts to fix her.
Oh, I don't want it removed. It gives me the unnatural strength and endless stamina I need to hunt down camp counselors in the woods at night.
Yeah, but I've got a decoder ring for it, so let's do that instead.
Did you just decode the hex on my heart without asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I did. I'm sorry. That's a little presumptuous. I don't have to read it if you don't want me to.
I don't have to read if you don't want
No,
me
no, go ahead. I'm curious what it says myself.
to. Alright.
It translates to, if this hex is read out loud, the cursed shall return to whence they came.
Wait, on second thought, no!
I found my way out of that. Oh.
Cattle? Will be in famine some.
Damn it.
Hey, I remember you.
I remember you.
How have things been?
Yeah, I do.
Well,
Immediate
this
ash.
has been one for the books.
Yeah, jeez. Satan came back and got that chick. You exorcised the demon inhabiting this undead serial killer. Bravo!
We got a call there may or may not be something strange going on in your general vicinity.
In the neighborhood.
Who are you now?
Ghost finders.
Ghost finders. Well, the book definitely says that ghosts aren't real. So what are you here for? Truth serum. Speak! Yeah!
It's common knowledge that there's no such thing as ghosts, but people will pay a pretty penny to commune with their lost loved ones. If we provide a bit of comfort to people in need, what's the harm?
Kinda.
Especially if they've happened to prepare a little dinner as well. Maybe some finger foods. Hard to get a proper home-cooked meal these days, and typically there's some food to go around after a death.
Not the best business practice. Ghostbusters, more like ghost scammers. I don't know, Malcolm, what do you think of them?
Oh, fantastic! Send them to the dungeon at once.
What?
You called for these guys?
What? No, of course not. But we have a lot of ghosts kicking around down here, and I'd love to get a good look at one.
Okay, so do I accept them or just
I've
prison
always
them?
been told that ghosts don't exist.
I guess I just accept them.
What? Of course they do. Ghosts are figments of overactive imaginations, like mine. Tell you what, there's $20 in it for you if you send the ghost finders down here.
Alright.
You mean send them to jail?
I always do, baby.
Yeah. You mean send them to jail? I mean... Let's talk to him one last
Ghost
time
finders?
before I send him to
So
jail.
what, you find ghosts?
That's right.
People call us when they suspect some paranormal activities. We come in, and we find out what's what.
Tease them. Because I know they're lying.
Uh-huh, ghost finders, eh? So what do you do when you find these ghosts?
Well, it's tough to say. Technically speaking, we haven't found one yet.
But we sure have come pretty darn close.
Come on, man. You're full of
Whoa,
Lil.
where did a nice kid like you hear language like that?
My dad. That's
My
what
dad.
he says about the Goblin Ball referees.
Well, for my pay boost, I'm just gonna send you straight to jail. Have fun! If this gives me lower than 3 stars, I'm gonna be so
I
annoyed.
guess we'll have to take our equipment to the jail and see if we can find any ghosts there.
Yeah.
And remember, kid, if there's something strange and it don't look good,
Just go already.
Just give
Ghost finders.
Ghost finders. 4 stars! Definitely. Ghosts definitely don't exist. 99.9% positive. But you should head down to Malcolm's office to be extra sure. Sweet. That's why Malcolm's office was unlocked. Let's hope the Soylent guy doesn't get him. Oh, vampire.
It is imperative that you invite me in. The sun is coming up.
No.
You again? You're the most blatant vampire I've ever seen. I'm not gonna invite you in. Also, stop putting it that way. It's creepy.
It's creepy.
So rude. Are you sure you won't hear me out?
Yeah,
After our last interaction, you know, the one where you sent me to the dungeon.
Yeah, and you escaped.
I met my lovely bride, Myrna, who now waits for me with a group of our close friends and family to tie the knot in the vampire crypt. Please, invite me in for eternal love's sake.
Need more information.
It just sounds so creepy when you ask me to invite you in. Like every human instinct tells me not to. Just give me more to work with, Heine.
Heinrich. Well, Lil, as you may or may not know, in addition to being a vampire, yes, I said it, I am a chiropractor for creatures of the night. We feel pain too. Good lumbar support is rare these days.
Continue.
Well, I wish to continue to be a pillar of my community. I wish to marry the love of my life, Myrna, and we hope to start a family together someday.
How?
Can vampires be dads?
Can vampires
I mean, I wasn't really looking to have the talk with you tonight.
Yeah.
Ack! Not
Not
what I meant.
It's funny. Alright.
I think I've got enough to go on now.
Finally, I can still make it!
Fuck it, let him
Don't
know.
make me regret this,
Don't make me
Heinrich.
regret it.
I invite you into the sprawl to get creepy married.
You have just completely redeemed yourself, Lil. My love, I'm coming.
Yeah, you go meet Myrna. I swear if he makes me regret that decision. 4 perfect stars, level 10. Due to your exceptional job performance, you were paid 30 gold, plus 20. Hell yeah. Alright. Can I check the vampire guard? Oh, no, I can't. That's a perfect thing to end it on, I feel. Hell yeah, it was great. I haven't done that good the entire game. Oh, no, wait. I should definitely check out Malcolm's office. Just check the fucking, ghosts. But that's definitely a good note to leave it on, you know? Full stars. Did pretty good. Alright. Do I go into Malcolm's office? Those idiots claiming to be ghost finders actually found a ghost. But don't worry, I've locked it in my office. Ghosts can't move through doors, right? Please find your 20 gold taped to the back of this note. Nice. Wait, what? Those ghost finders actually found a ghost. Oh! The king!
My hour is almost come.
Alas, poor ghost.
Pity me not, but lend thy serious hearing, revenge my foul and most unnatural murder.
What? The king was murdered?
Murder? Who done it?
Who done it?
That villainous mage Tyronius Athanatos.
It was Tyronius. Holy shit.
How?
With juice of cursed Hebenon in a vial, and in the porches of mine ears did pour the leprous distilment.
Okay, could you, serious listening? Could you give me a serious talk? He poured poison in your ear?
He poured poison in your ear? That's a really weird way to kill someone.
It is.
Remember me.
I will. Who do I tell about that?
Whoa, I knew that Tyronius was no good, but this is another level.
Jeez. I thought he was just a bad necromancer. I guess that's what happens when a necromancer kills someone and doesn't revive them or some shit. Crazy. I do tell the queen, maybe. Formal greeting. Fucking formal greeting.
Greetings, your majesty. Chuck.
Chuck?
Hi, Lil. Sorry to bother you so late, but Desdemona has something to discuss with you.
Necklace?
What's the story with the new bling?
Yeah, that's what I want.
It was a gift from Tyronius on behalf of the Mages Guild.
Take it off now.
To keep me safe.
Advice caution.
Tyronius has been giving me big bad guy energy since level 1. I would ditch that amulet immediately.
Yeah.
That is for me to decide. Lil, I have something I need to tell you.
No,
Desi.
Chuck.
I know we talked about this, but are you sure? Lil's done a lot for us.
Yeah, she does look mad. But I don't think that's her. I think it's a necklace.
I am not having this conversation again. It is entirely inappropriate what you've been put through. That is why tomorrow will be your last guard shift.
What?
But we're at war. I've been doing a good job, I think. I feel like in lots of little ways I've been, I don't know, changing the course of fate.
Yeah, especially lately. I've been getting the hang of it.
Desi, sure, she's a kid. And no, it's probably not fair. But shouldn't you be asking her what she wants?
Yeah, it sounds like I feel like that's a mind-controlling necklace.
She's a weak-minded 12-year-old girl.
Ooh.
Where is all of this coming from? I thought we were, friends.
Friends? With you? Someone who has been acting in her own self-interest against the crown? Tyronius has told me the true nature of your character.
Tyronius? He's nuts, and he gives off real main villain energy. Why would you believe anything that creepy ghoul factory has to say?
He literally killed your father.
Because he has accepted the role as my advisor.
Accepted the role?
He's your fourth advisor?
Fourth, and perhaps only, if the other three remain so utterly useless.
I mean, they all have self-interest in mind, but he has the most self-interest in mind. He's not
You're
good.
gonna fire Stryker? I mean, I get Shit Cannon Ash and Malcolm, but don't you think it's better to, have multiple opinions when it comes to big decisions?
Not anymore. And neither does Tyronius. He also thinks it is time for this little game to be over.
I don't.
These don't sound like your words.
Yeah, it doesn't.
She's right, honey. They don't.
Listen to me. I have made my decision. Tomorrow will be your final shift. We will not suffer those who speak against the Queen of the Sprawl.
Desdemona, listen to yourself.
I will not be spoken to like that by a filthy... I'm sorry. I'm under so much pressure. I need to lie down. I don't feel quite like myself right now. Lil, I'm sorry, but it's almost time for the end. Chuck, take me home.
Resist.
This doesn't make any sense. I've worked my ass off for you and the bloody sprawl, not to mention the idiot triplet advisors, and now you're following that Tyronius asshole's advice? Fine, I quit.
Whoa!
You can't quit. You were already relieved of duty.
This sucks.
I'm sorry, Lil. I'll try to talk to her. Good night.
Ah, fuck. I couldn't say more about the necklace. I couldn't tell them that he killed her father. You know, pretty big detail there. Lil had foiled Brunhilde's the morally questionable's plan to fatten the children of the sprawl with candy and then bake them into pies. The witch left in a huff. She took a hard look at her scheme and really thought about why people were so often disgusted at the idea of eating pies made out of children. So she pivoted and created a line of vegan apple pies. After months of tweaking her recipe to perfection, she baked some of the most incredible pies you've ever tasted. She made the cover of the Sprawl's Tattler newspaper. It was declared Best New Restaurant, and there was much rejoicing. Nice. Mayor Scary Tree Monster stomped his way into Kaladar, ready to enact Councilman Ash's plan to convince them to swear allegiance to the Sprawl, but upon his arrival, he observed a fleet of lumber company vehicles ready to cut down his beloved forest. It seems that Councilwoman Ash's diplomatic mission was actually a distraction to keep Mayor Scary Tree Monster from voting on a controversial new bill, a bill that included, among other things, plans to cut down Darkwood Forest. Oh, no. Upon this discovery, he turned around and stomped back to the Sprawl. Mayor Scary Tree Monster arrived to the Sprawl City Hall too late to stop the bill, used Darkwood Forest lumber to build orphanages for sick and injured children separated from parents by the war, and helped them get their parents back from being signed into law. This was the lowest point in Mayor Scary Tree's monster political career. Sent out as cannon fodder by Lieutenant Stryker, which brought precious time for the citizens of the Sprawl, the zombies were eventually hacked to pieces by the enemy forces surrounding the castle walls. Later, a ceremony was held and a rock was placed on the site of the brave zombies' massacre in recognition of their sacrifices. As years went by, people forgot exactly which rock it was that commemorated this act, and eventually they forgot that it happened altogether. History is bullshit. With the arrival of that guy, Paulie, the build a secret tunnel to get a supply from the outside plan could officially get underway. The project was completed in record time, with team leader Paulie attributing some of its success to having had the opportunity to unpack and talk through the secret plan on his way into the city. For the first time in months, substantial amounts of food made its way into the Sprawl. And yeah, sad for him, but I mean orphanages, I guess. Decoding the hex on Stabitha's Greaves' heart exorcised the demon and freed her soul from its clutches. In death, she was finally at peace. Stabitha's former friends, the counselors from the outdoor wilderness camp at Lakes Cream and Die, ended their summer contract and went home, but they were plagued by the guilt they felt for their part in Stabitha's death. Could they really just go back to their normal lives after what they had done? 1 year later, they met back at the Lake Scream and Die. They were all starting to crack under the weight of their secret. In fact, Assistant Head Counselor Mitch Morrison suggested they all turn themselves in. He couldn't live with it anymore. He needed to tell the authorities what they had done last summer to assuage his guilty conscience, but the others didn't like this plan. They knew they couldn't let Mitch confess to their crimes. They had to silence him, and so they continued to murder him. With 2 murders now on their hands, the group of camp counselors went their separate ways once again, assured that their secret was safe for now, until another one of them breaks. The demon Lil had exorcised from Stabitha, found a perfect new home in Mitch Morrison, and the cycle continues. Damn it! They need to stop killing people. The ghost finders were never again able to replicate their trick of making the ghost of King Oswin appear, nor were they able to convince anyone that they actually did it in the first place. As a result, the duo was forcibly committed to the Sisters of Charity Psychiatric Hospital for the differently minded and delusional. Damn it, and they actually did do it! To be fair to the intake nurse at the hospital, the only witness the ghost finders could produce to their one act of actual ghost finding was the well-known and very psychotic court jester. Count Heinrich von Pyre. Wedding started beautifully until that pesky Van Helsing showed up and killed the obvious vampire just before sunrise, which would have been the most romantic part of the ceremony. Aww. On the plus side, Myrna Heinrich was freed from the Count's cursing control and eventually rekindled a romance with her old fling Jonathan. They got married and had a son named Quincy. They were a very boring family. The Sprawl lost one of the best chiropractors that night. Rest in peace, Heinrich. Rest in peace, Heine. You were too beautiful for this world. That was a good day. Well, good night. And to you watching, good night. Or good morning, or have a good meal, whatever you're doing. I'm gonna end the stream here.